It looks quiet and motionless. It is neither. Listen. The ticking sound is that immense ice sheet grinding against shore ice. Listen again. The ice is 2 feet thick or more, and it's time for the shipping season to begin.
Taking one.
That's where the Sundew comes in.
One's in.
A Coast Guard buoy tender built 50 years ago to operate in the ice.
Rudder midships.
The Sundew has for just as long broken ice. That rounded bow there is 1 1/4 inches thick.
We're almost ready for the horn.
She weighs 1,020 tons. She broke out Duluth Harbor last week, did 2 days' work in a half day. Now she was to cut a path to 2 harbors, 22 miles through thick ice. And she had visitors aboard.
This is a fun ride.
Close to 50 family and friends, and media were aboard to get a first-hand look.
That's great.
Unbelievable.
But Commander John DeYoung was out to get work done, too, and he had to remind his lookout.
What's for ice fishermen?
Ice fishermen. Commander John DeYoung was serious. There were no boats on Lake Superior, but there were anglers more than a mile from shore. The Sundew had broken a track 6.5 miles long. It had been hard going,
Ramming speed.
and things didn't promise to be any easier.
We grind slowly to a stop, and once we're completely stopped, we back up about 3 ship lengths, put the pedal to the metal and get some momentum up, and then ram it.
The ramming forces the ship's bow up on top of the 30-inch thick ice, and the weight of the ship breaks it.
Solid rudder right 5 in the midships.
Right 5 in the midship side.
This was the most tiring physical work. In throwing the rudder one direction, then the other, the helmsman was trying to set the Sundew rocking.
What it does is when we hit the ice, we're going like this rather than just riding up on top and coming down. We go through it, kind of breaking it up that way.
It sounded very normal and natural, but this ice seemed to be never-ending.
We haven't seen ice like this probably since the winter of 78, 79, when the lake froze completely over, and that was the first time in 85 years that it did that.
And big taconite carriers were scheduled to leave Duluth. Their masters wanted them loaded, heading through the locks at Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, when the locks open Friday. And the Sundew had to open the first path, 22 miles long, through ice 2 feet thick.
Big chunks of ice. It's awesome.
Ken Speak, KARE 11 News on Lake Superior.